Find your unique story.
I know what many of you are thinking right now.
I do not have a story to tell. Nothing special has happened to me. My life is normal.
Stop! That is exactly what almost everyone believes, and it is false. Your story does not need to be extraordinary. It needs to be true and relatable. In fact, normal stories are the ones that connect the most, because people see themselves in them. Today you are going to find yours.
You are not the hero. You are the guide.
First, an important mindset shift. When you tell your story, you are not doing it to show off or to be the main character. The star of your content is always your prospect. You are the guide, someone who has already walked the path they are starting. Think about it.
Your story does not make you the hero. It makes you the guide who has already walked the path.
Do you remember the mountain guide from the authority lesson? Well, your story is the proof that you know the path, and your before is a mirror. When your prospect looks into it, they recognize themselves, and then they follow you.
The 5 elements of your story.
Every story that connects has the same structure, a transformation journey. These are its 5 elements. Look for them in your life. The starting point, your before, where you were, what hurt, what you struggled with. Ideally, something similar to what your avatar is living today. The trigger, the moment when you said enough or something has to change. The spark that set everything in motion. The discovery, how you found your path, your solution, your opportunity. The turning point of the story. The transformation, your after. What changed in your life and in how you feel. It does not need to be spectacular. It only needs to be real. The mission, your why. Why you do what you do today and who you want to help. What gives meaning to everything. Notice that this arc is the same bridge we talked about. From a pain, before, to a desire, after. That is why your story fits your avatar like a glove.
Questions to dig out your story.
If you do not see it at first, that is fine. It is there. You just have to dig it out. Answer these questions calmly and honestly. What problem were you living before that you understand better than anyone today? What was the moment when you decided to change something? What used to scare you or embarrass you that you have overcome? What small achievement or change made you feel proud? Why do you truly care about helping your avatar? What connects you to them? It does not have to be one single big story. You can have several mini stories, one specific day, one conversation, one decision that we will use in your content.
Authenticity is non-negotiable. Ethics.
An essential warning: your story has to be true. Never invent drama or exaggerate a rock bottom. You did not live just to create more pity or more impact. People detect what is fake, and a fabricated story that gets discovered destroys in 1 second all the trust that takes so much effort to build. The strength of your story is not in how dramatic it is, but in how honest it is.
Real example.
Christina thought her story had no value. I am just a normal mother who was tired. When she dug deeper, everything appeared. Before, exhausted, with no time, feeling invisible. Trigger. One day she fell asleep at the park while her children were playing and thought, not like this. Discovery. She started taking care of herself with small habits. Transformation. She recovered her energy and her smile. Mission. Helping other mothers feel that way. Boring. For thousands of mothers, it is their own life. That normal story is exactly what makes them feel.
This woman is me.
Common mistakes.
Believing your story is boring. Everyday life is the most relatable, and what is relatable is what connects. Telling it to show off. If you make yourself the perfect hero, the prospect does not recognize themselves. Show the before and the doubts too. Inventing or exaggerating. Authenticity is the asset. Losing it for fake drama is not worth it. Hiding the before. Your vulnerable starting point is exactly the mirror where the other person sees themselves.
Practical advice.
Write your story first in raw form, all at once and without censoring yourself, as if you were telling it to a trusted friend. Do not try to make it sound pretty. Try to make it true. We will shape it for content in the next lesson. Today, just pull it out from inside and put it in writing. You now have your story identified, with its 5 elements and your before clearly defined. But a story stored in a document attracts nobody. You have to know how to tell it. In the next lesson, you will learn how to use your story to attract prospects, turning it into posts and videos that connect and generate messages.